Welcome back to Marsh Forever. My name is Tiana. This is Happy Eric, and today we are doing another lot update. At what point should we stop calling it a lot? Because we got footing. So at what point do we call it something different? When foundation hit, let us know. But anyways, if you're new here, thank you guys for dropping by. Please hit that subscribe button to join our Marsh Forever family. And if you are oldie but goodie, thank you guys for coming back. We appreciate your love and support. And let's jump right into the video.
So we're now here at the property. We're doing our weekly inspections. Well, at least one of the inspections that we do during the week. We just came to look at it. It's raining out here, but so what? We pressed. They actually finally finished our footing. As you guys can tell, we actually had to walk. We had to park our truck and walk down to the lot. So there's a new rule: 7 o'clock. We can no longer come past a certain point. The reason being is because there have been a lot of thefts in the area pertaining to materials. Lumber is being stolen, siding is being stolen, as well as appliances in some of these houses that are pretty much borderline finished.
I think the security guard coming down here, so just make sure you tell him that's your truck if he asks.
All right, that's cool.
I just seen him go. There he got right there.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. So, you know, we now gotta walk. You know, they hired a security company to get it straight. And the crazy part is, like, lumber prices are already going up, skyrocketing. Like they're having a bargain for it, and it already makes matters worse. You know, when you have to bargain for you know, wood for houses and materials. But now when you have people stealing, you kind of cutting in not only to, you know, just the supplies, but you're cutting into people's timeline on their house being finished. But it just sucks when you have people out here that's just trying to get over. They're stealing wood, they're stealing all of these other materials, and unfortunately it's causing people to have to wait even longer for their house to be finished. So
yeah, and I think also too, he was saying in our pre-construction meeting that that's another reason why the prices keep rising. Like, I think that we already have like $50,000 to $75,000 in equity already, and we only have footing, you know, and that's off a base price of the house, so no upgrades included. Because the prices are so uncertain that they just have to keep raising the prices to lock in their profit. Like, they're not gonna take the loss, they're gonna put it on the buyers. So that we actually just talked to one of the prospective buyers around here. We seen him like 2 months ago, and they came back, and I guess he was just coming just to look. But he said we priced out, like, because they have raised the prices so high within a short period of time. So as you guys said, the footing is complete. Let me show you guys again. So what makes the footing complete is, before they had those short iron rods, now they have these very long iron rods in there. They also put the cement through, and I believe they're going to be removing those wooden planks around the outline. And the next step is, like, we keep following the steps of our neighbors, so it's nice because we get to see what they go through right before. So these, what do you say they're called?
They're actually called forms.
They're called forms, but I like to call them Legos. And so they basically put the Legos on these forms, I'm sorry, on these iron rods, and then they pour the concrete to create inside to create the foundational walls, and then they pull them apart. So actually, let's walk over to our neighbor so you guys can see. Okay, so this is actually what the Legos or forms look like, and they're actually reused. So they're reusable, which is kind of cool. I thought they stayed with the house, but y'all see they have the holes like Legos. And then what they feel like?
I feel like, I don't even know. It's hard to tell. You know, concrete is in.
And then basically they put them on the outside and the inside, and it's like a gap right there, and they pour in that gap right there, and then he said they pull them apart, and they just keep, you know, the wall. So you can see it probably right there. See that huge gap right there? They just pour the cement or the concrete in between that where the iron rods are that holds the wall up, and they just pull them off. So once they have poured and I guess it has cured, then they'll move it to the next house.
So if we look to our right here, what we have is another dirt pile. So what our good friend told us is that once everything is settled in with the foundational wall, what they will begin to do is take that dirt and they will start to put it back right in, like this, you know, to fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
And what he was telling us is, you know, that if you can, of course, here's where the like relational aspect comes in. Like, get to know your builder, build a relationship with them, because what he was telling us was to tell them to hold off for a few days before they place that the dirt back in between the gaps between the actual ground and the foundational wall, because when they just fill the dirt back in there too soon, it could mess up the integrity of the concrete. So that's another good.
And he said it keeps in unnecessary moisture.
Unnecessary moisture in the ground. So that's another thing that we learned. So
yeah, I think that's good too, because he was saying, like, yeah, there's a lot of like material delays, but it's not always a negative thing, because now they could go back and double check certain things they probably wouldn't double check, and they find themselves finding more errors because they can take their time and just, you know, cross their T's, dot their I's. Another thing we learned is that we can walk back to the car and everything. Another thing we learned is that they will define our property lines, which we're happy about. We weren't able to walk the property with our builder because they already started building, and it's kind of a safety hazard. Maybe our builder would do that, but they will put sticks to indicate our exact property lines. And we found out we can actually build to the very, very end of our property lines. And our address has officially been changed, thank God. We got the address we wanted. So that's done. And guys, if you want to check on inspections that the county is doing, you can go to your county website, your inspections website, type in your address. You have to know your, like, what did he say?
Your I think it's your builder number or something.
Your builder number, and then you'll be able to see what inspections come up. You can see if the inspections passed or not. That's how we were able to check to see when our footing inspection was, not with the builder, with the county. So the county will let them know, like, you guys passed or not. So you can check your county websites.
Yeah, get to know your inspector. That's important, you know. Relationships rule the world. That's what my dad always told me. So.
Yeah, that's very good.
That's all I need for you to believe in our family. We're Marsh.